For more than 3 decades, the Field of Dreams has stood as one of America's most iconic rural landmarks. A place where agriculture, perseverance, and family connection shape a story that continues to inspire millions. Today, the full 297-acre site is being transformed into a world-class destination, remaining true to its authentic roots and uplifting the values and heritage of rural America through the Bring It Home Capital campaign.
It's really, I've said it numerous times, I think it's one of the unique times when life has imitated art.
When I first visited this park, I remember that feeling in my stomach that I was going to see something really remarkable.
When you came down that gravel road, you really got that special feeling of what really is the magic here at the Field of Dreams, and we want to make sure that we replicate that.
It was not lost on any of us that in the design and the execution of the new ballpark that we had to be as careful as we could not to overpower the movie site.
Field of Dreams has been an iconic destination ever since the movie came out. But what makes this difference is people who are saying, we want to make this something bigger, something broader, something more worldly. Baseball is all about people playing in the cornfields or sandlot baseball. And we've gotten so caught up in the big major league teams playing in the major stadiums that I think we've forgotten what the core of baseball is all about.
What we're doing here is really about what we're doing for the community, what we're doing for the people.
There's some amazing people here, phenomenal work ethic. They care a lot about what they do. Their families are really important to them. So being able to bring all that together and help facilitate that, it's really powerful and meaningful for us.
It's really not about the movie anymore. It's more about how that movie site has become a part of Americana, part of our culture.
Back to Ben, back to Cole, in the bucket.
I think this is our first Major League Baseball stadium. Done a lot of other sports activities and sports buildings, but no, this is the first Major League stadium.
I am a baseball guy, grew up a baseball guy, played a ton of baseball. Never ever thought that I would ever have the opportunity to build a stadium, let alone a stadium that MLB players are going to play in.
It's not every day that you get to build a ball field in the middle of a cornfield in eastern Iowa, right?
One of the ways that we were able to kind of do this and under a compressed time frame and to hit our budget was we brought a lot of great contractors from the area together. It was the only way that it was going to get done.
We didn't have enough time in the schedule to do design and then construction and everything, so everything had to start right away.
We looked at when we needed to be done and to start backing things up and realize that we needed to put things in the ground before we even had the design completely finished, which is kind of frightening.
We were breaking ground when the ink was still wet on the drawings, and they had told me if the weather doesn't cooperate, this is over.
I'm a little bit nervous because of the wind today. Generally, we don't really want to wind. This one, you got to reach out over the roof so far. We had to get a 400-ton crane. So you can see how just what the wind's doing to that man basket right now. Look at that, just a boom. This is the last big piece of steel on the entire project. And it's probably the most dangerous piece that we've had to set. So obviously a pretty big day in a number of ways. Okay, all right, we are good to go. Good work, fellas.
My crew would be out here and they'd pour a sectional wall and I'd ask them what's going on top of this. And they'd say, we don't know yet, we're still waiting for those drawings.
There were days where we didn't know whether we leave the rebar sticking out of the concrete walls or does it end flush because we didn't have the plans of what we were doing the next day.
Do you need anything from me?
Well, you already got answers to Michelle about changing the lights in the bathrooms.
So many things have changed from probably way back when, it's not even funny. This job's been crazy design build. They literally have just barely been ahead of me. So maybe you guys just go through a walk of all these areas and make sure you guys get on the same page. You guys can be off to the races at that point, okay?
All the trades out here have been doing it for the right reason. The passion, knowing that they're involved in a project that's, it's a legacy project.
They realized that this was something much bigger than any one of us.
Once you could step back by the batter's eye and look towards the stadium and see it close to completion, that's when it finally clicked, like, man, we're building something really cool here.
we approached the governor's office and said we would like to use the money that you had put towards building a building to put all 271 acres in the hands of Iowans and treat this like Iowa's Mount Rushmore.
Today, I'm proud to announce that the state of Iowa is stepping up once again by investing an additional $3 million in Destination Iowa funding.
I got a call 4 days from the closing on the property where Dyersville Events was to purchase the historic movie site and the land. We stepped up to the plate in very short order and got a $3 million loan approved to be able to close the gap on the funding. And we've been off to the races since then. We have brought in a total of 10 community banks to be a part of the funding structure to ultimately bridge the gap to get this project complete, to get the MLB game back here in September, and also engage on the youth aspect of the Field of Dreams.
We have almost 650 teams coming this summer to play softball and baseball with their families throughout the summer, and then all of them get to play on the Field of Dreams movie site itself.
The Field of Dreams is going to be the most iconic landmark in the state of Iowa, and to think about what this is going to do for families, not only just here in Dyersville, in Dubuque County, and Dubuque, and all of Iowa, but for across the nation and across the world, it's going to be extremely impactful.
You can't buy this type of exposure that we're getting. It really takes the region where we're from and puts it on a national, international scale.
I mean, I can't imagine a more exciting project that you would ever want to be a part of as an Iowa kid, and it's a Field of Dreams for us too.
I want this to feel like it's the ultimate Iowa project, quite honestly.
Baseball is Eastern Iowa. There isn't a summer night the lights aren't on somewhere. It's a baseball community.
6 months ago, I'm not sure if anybody thought we'd be done. So we're close, we're in the ballpark, so that's great. I'm quite honestly astonished and amazingly pleased that we're sitting here like this right now.
It's a testament of all the different effort that's been put forth here to sustain it and grow it.
Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. And if you build it, they will come. And we're building it, and they'll come.